Okay, it is part 11 for Nancy Drew's Stay Tuned for Danger. We just got done with talking to Mattie at the set, coming back home, finding the tape, calling our friends, and then watching that interview with Rick on the TV. Now we're heading back out to the set.
Taxi!
Where can I take you today, miss?
1999 Broadway, please.
Like I said, there's no need to look at the lobby anymore. There isn't anything that is gonna show.
Can I help you?
Here's my pass.
Hello, here's my pass.
Hello, Ms. Drew. Thank you. You may proceed.
Thank you. Okay. Now, you can go ahead and see if you can talk to anybody. But I don't think you'll get any new information at this time. But we're gonna go ahead and do that.
It's you again. What do you want?
Oh, I'm sorry for bothering you. I'll leave right away.
You do that.
Okay. Go talk to the...
It's open! Hello, young lady.
It must be wonderful to work with Rick Arlen. Is he really that exciting in real life as he is on stage?
Who? Rick Arlen? I never heard of him. You don't mean Rory Danner, do you, dear? He is a no-good, good-for-nothing, do-nothing, if you ask me. Oh, he's been a troublemaker ever since he's got here. What that man needs is a good swift kick and a you-know-what, causing poor Serena all that grief with his scampering around.
I should get back to the set. Goodbye.
Come back soon.
Okay, it's really good to go talk to the prop master and have her say that to you. Because it's kind of weird. She doesn't acknowledge Rick as a person. She acknowledges only his character that he plays in the show, Rory. So, is she crazy? She could be. She could be a little insane. She could be a really big weirdo. Does she have access to the typewriter? Yes, she does. Is she sending these death threats to Rick? Possibly. She doesn't respect him enough to even acknowledge that he's a person. So, all right, now let's go. We're done with the set as of right now, so we don't need to go back to the set. But let's go and talk. See if.
It's open.
Okay, let's just talk to Mattie. We're probably not going to get anything, but let's just do it.
Have you found anything out yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah, I should get back to learning my lines for tomorrow. Good luck.
Okay, even if you're gonna get like there's nothing, no dialogue that's coming up to pursue speaking to them further, that's okay. Just continue to do that, because there's gonna be some times where you are gonna get that dialogue. So you just gotta make sure, is this the time? Okay, now let's go talk to Rick.
Hello?
Okay, so after you watch the tape and you come back to the set and you knock on his door, it's open. He's not in there, but it's open. That means someone broke the lock or something happened. So let's go in, see what's up. Okay. I don't know about you, but the music has changed. It's upbeat, it's crazy, it feels like drama, right? Okay, let's take a look at the room. Alright, right here, we see a message written in lipstick, maybe? Mattie had a lipstick that looked like someone wrote with it. Could this be Mattie? Let's check it out. So go ahead and click on this, and this is going to be the only thing in the room that is of any importance. Don't be like me and go like, what do I do? Okay, don't do that. It's everything that's going to happen Next is gonna be here. So stay over here. You don't need to look around. Let's go over here. So we see this little tape recorder, or tape player that says play me.
Hello, don't try to laugh at me. The door's ring. Didn't you get my first warning? Somewhere in this room is an explosive device that will blow your body to smithereens. Maybe we'll get out of it. Too bad your debut out there a bit.
Okay, so that's the whole message. Hello, Rick. Don't try to leave. The place has an explosive. You should listen to your first warning. All that good stuff. So there is an explosive. The explosive is right here in the tape player. So like me, I heard this and I looked frantically everywhere to find it, and I couldn't find it because I didn't think that it was actually in the tape recorder or tape player. So that's where it's going to be. If you do not disarm this explosive, then you will die. So that is very vital. So let's go ahead and click on it. So we see that there are 4 screws. We have a screwdriver. So let's use that. I'm going to pick up these pliers because we're going to use them, but not right now. But it's going to bring it to the top. That way I don't have to keep scrolling. So screwdriver 4 times. Okay, once you do that, you inactivate the bomb. So you only have 19 seconds. So get your pliers. You have to cut these 4 cords. There is a way to do it. What is it? Oh my gosh! I think it's yellow, red, orange, blue. I got 2 seconds. Oh my gosh! I only got 2 seconds.
It was pretty scary for a minute there.
And then what happened?
Once I defused the bomb and got out of there, I called the police, and I was stuck at the station for hours. They searched the dressing room and sent the bomb off to the crime lab, but they didn't find anything. Oh, and remind me to thank Chief McGinnis when I get back home. He vouched for me when I asked for a copy of the tape.
It sounds like things have gotten way out of control.
Oh, Ned, I've got another call. It's probably the police. I love you, and I promise I'll be careful. Call you later, okay?
Okay.
Hello, Miss Drew. This is Bill Pappas, the producer for Light of Our Love. I just wanted to thank you for your quick thinking and valiant efforts today. I understand that you've been detained at the police department.
Okay, so there is a save button, okay? If you are ever not sure you're gonna make it to something, please save, okay? You might not get that second chance option, and then everything that you didn't do, or everything that you didn't save, you have to do all over again. I don't know about you, but I haven't saved it all. So I almost died, and I would have lost all of my progress because I haven't saved. So make sure to save, okay? But the order for the bomb is yellow, red, orange, blue. Okay, I get that. I know the order now, but it's not cutting. What do I need to do? Hover the pliers over the wire to the left just a little bit. So if the red wire, if this was the red wire, you're going to get your pliers and you're going to hover over here to the left of it. Okay? It should turn red, your pliers. Then you cut it. That will cut whatever's to the left of it. So hover to the left of the yellow wire, cut. Then red, then orange, then blue, and that disarms the bomb. Once you disarm the bomb, you get a phone call, you're talking to your boyfriend, and now you have the producer calling you about the situation.
Yes, I was. They needed a statement from me.
What type of information?
Information about the bomb and what I found in the dressing room. Can I ask who has access to Mr. Arlen's dressing room?
Only Rick and the security personnel. We've already checked into this. Rick is very touchy about his room and won't even let the janitors clean it unless he's there.
How many security people do you employ? Is it just Ralph?
That's confidential. But rest assured that we hire the best security, and Mr. Gardino comes highly recommended. He's my wife's cousin.
Can you think of anyone on the staff who has skills in explosives or electronics?
We definitely do not use explosives on our set. We use outside pyrotechnicians for location shoots. And of course, all of our technical crew are very knowledgeable about electronics. But I couldn't picture any of them making a bomb.
Is there anyone on the technical staff that would hold a grudge against Rick?
Look, I'm not the studio psychologist. Rick's not the easiest guy to work with, neither am I. But then, I don't have people leaving me threatening letters in my office.
Do you believe someone from outside the studio could have done this?
That's impossible. This set has been closed down tight since that accident. I even hired extra security. My own mother couldn't have gotten in here.
Is there video surveillance of the dressing room?
We're currently working with the police on that. But there are no security cameras in the dressing rooms.
Are there many people who have access to the studio at night?
Only our key talent and some of the floor managers have access. And of course, myself and Lillian. But we've often got projects going on around the clock. Post-production work and set design, to name a few.
Can I have a list of everyone who's been in the studio at night?
That's confidential.
Do you have surveillance video of the hallways, perhaps?
We're looking into that. Listen, we run a studio down here, not a prison. Sometimes staffers borrow the security videos when they run out. We've addressed this problem before, and I can guarantee it won't happen again. Hold on a second. No, tell him I'll call him. Don't put him on hold, I'll call him. What else do you need, Nancy? Hello?
Who takes care of the teleprompter?
Well, in theory, it's the lead scriptwriter's job to manage that part of production. But a lot of actors, especially Mattie, like to edit their script to add emphasis or direction.
Is Ms. Strathhorn the lead scriptwriter?
No, not at all. She's always submitting scripts and story ideas to our writers, but they never go anywhere.
Does the studio have any audio mixing equipment?
Of course we do. We have a whole department set up for audio recording. And we also have some mixers in the control room.
Do you think I can see them sometime?
We're very busy with production right now, and we're no longer conducting tours. If you... Oh, hold on. No! Get someone else for that. We need to have someone on standby if he decides to leave. Sorry about that, Nancy. Any other questions?
Who else has access to the staff offices?
The usual people. Janitors, some assistants, Millie, security. Now, is there anything else you need to ask of me? I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Well, thank you for your help in this matter, Mr. Pappas. Goodbye.
Yes, well, thanks again for your brave efforts today. Goodbye.
Okay. All right. So, we went back to the set. We spoke to everyone. We went into Rick's room. That's when it triggers the music. We see that there's a note. We listen to the tape. Then we disarm the bomb. In order to disarm the bomb, you need the pliers and you need the screwdriver, which means you need to have searched the set and you need to have searched the prop room. And if you don't know where the if you don't know where the pliers are in the prop room, check out my older video, my earlier video that I made of the prop room, and it'll show you exactly where those pliers are. But in order for you to disarm that, you need those pliers. If you go into that room with just a screwdriver or just the pliers, you won't be able to disarm the bomb, and then you will die. So just letting you know. After that, you come back, you automatically end up back at the apartment. You speak to your boyfriend, and then you speak to Pappas, and you have all of those dialogue questions to ask. Listen to those answers and do with it what you will. But remember, you still need to call your friend, and now you have a new note here saying, Nancy, George called for you earlier today. I told her that you would call her as soon as you get back. So let's go ahead and make some of these calls. But before we do, notice that there is a paper on the desk thing, the table, whatever you want to call it, and open it. Basically what this is just telling you what the code is to get in to the side entrance. So write down this code because you're going to need it. Let's see if our friends are home.
Hi, you've reached Bess Marvin. I can't come to the phone right now, but please leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Okay, now let's try to call George.
Fane residence.
Hi, George. It's Nancy.
Nancy, how are you? Are you still in Florida? Did you ever solve that case you were working on?
That case is solved. You're not going to believe this, but I'm now in New York on another case.
Wow. From the palm trees of Florida to the streets of New York City, Nancy Drew is on the case. What is it this time? Missing jewels? International spy ring? Maybe a ghost or two?
I wish it were only a ghost or two, but it's a lot more serious. Get this. Rick Arlen from Light of Our Love is getting death threats.
You're kidding. Don't tell Bess that. She'll want to fly out there and save him. She absolutely adores Rick Arlen. So, have you met any of those other daytime superstars?
Well, I have met Mattie Jensen. In fact, I'm staying with her. She's a friend of Aunt Eloise.
Really? I like Mattie Jensen. Is she as nice in real life as she is on screen? I always heard soap stars can be a bit temperamental.
I wouldn't call her temperamental, but she is very upset about these threats.
I wonder if she has a thing for Rick. So, what have you found out so far?
Rick was almost killed by a falling Klieg light.
Oh my gosh! Is he all right? Was it an accident?
He's okay, but it barely missed him.
Have you searched the area? Maybe the light was sabotaged to fall.
I'm certain that it was. I found a light clamp on stage that looks as if it had been sawed through.
That pretty much narrows your suspects down to someone in the studio. This had to be an inside job.
I'm officially an extra on the set, but there's not much to do.
Not much to do? I bet it'd take you weeks to discover all of the nooks and crannies in that studio. Who knows? Maybe you'll stumble upon some hidden passageways. TV studios are always full of them.
Talk to you later.
Good luck and be careful.
Okay, so it's always good to talk to your friends because they kind of give you some insight. They help you out if you're ever stuck and you don't know what to do. Sometimes questions will appear like, I don't know what to do. And they'll be like, maybe you should try this. So it'll definitely help you with what direction you need to go next. So always make sure to call your friends that are left in your notes. If you can't reach them, just continue trying at later times. Remember in the prop room, things were missing. Wasn't a tape recorder one of them? So, all of the things that are missing are going to end up being parts of the case. So just remember that. Okay, so that concludes part 11. We went to the set. We went to Rick's room. We disabled the bomb. Then we come back to the apartment and we talk to Ned. We talk to Mr. Pappas. We see that the letter gives us the code to get in. I think it's 3689. So remember that, write it down. And then we end up talking to our friend, which, we let them know about some stuff. But that concludes part 11. So if you like this video, comment, share, subscribe, like it, I don't know, do something, you know, interact. And I'll see you on part 12. We're gonna head back to the studio. It is very vital that after this situation, you go back to the studio. Do not go tonight. If you go tonight, you might end up in a lost situation where you can't go back and you won't be able to finish the game. Like me. And I had to restart the whole game. So remember, after this step, you need to go back to the studio. And I'll see you there in part 12. Bye!